Good morning. I wish I could say that it's good to see you, but I can't see you. So I hope all is well with you. We're going to do some hip openers and an exercise called the corkscrew this morning. So we'll start by getting our body ready. Feet are hip distance apart. Feet lined up with your knees and your hips, and pull your back up straight. Inhale deeply here, and as you exhale, tilt the pelvis and roll partway back, pressing your feet flat into the floor. Inhale here. As you exhale and come up, curve the spine more. Pull all the way up straight. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvic tilt, roll halfway back. Curl forward more to come up. And this time we're going to try to touch the lower part of our back to the floor. Inhale, flat. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And just touch that lower part of the back. Curl forward. Pull yourself up straight. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Same thing again. Curl forward. Come up, flatten the back, and straighten the legs out in front of you. Flex the feet. Stretch your arms out. Make sure that you're not rounding your shoulders forward, but pull the shoulders back. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Rolling down. Feel each vertebrae touch the mat. Arms come up over the head. Keep your shoulders down as your arms extend backward, and keep your back flat on the floor. Don't let it arch. Inhale, lengthen through the back of the neck. Shin comes up. Stay curved and go forward. And pull yourself up to flat back. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Again, keep the shoulders back and relaxed. Slowly down. Arms come up. Keep the back flat against the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, extend the neck. Head, chest. Curl forward. Come back up to flat back. This time, watch that your head stays directly over your spine and it doesn't go forward. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt. Try not to lean forward with the head. Arms come back over the head. Inhale, exhale, lift the head, chest, and curl up. And from here, extend your left arm out to the side and twist to your left, looking behind you. Bring that arm back to the center and twist to the right. Bring that arm back up. This time, as we twist to the left, we're going to start curling back and extending that left arm. Bring it back up. Flatten the back at the top. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt, twist right. Bring it back up. This time, if you like, you can touch your left shoulder blade to the floor. Twisting left. Back up. Twisting right. And one more, all the way down flat. Bend your knees. Place your feet closer to your hips for a bridge. Press your waist into the floor. Tuck your tail and lift your seat up, and then relax it. Waist to the floor, tuck the tail up, and relax it. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Tuck the tail. Start coming up into your bridge, one vertebrae at a time. Feel the stomach come in tight. And all the way up. Inhale here. Exhale. Pelvic tilt slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time. Waist hits. And release. Inhale, exhale, up again. This time bring both feet together, both knees together, and you're going to extend your right knee out, right leg out straight. And from here, lower the hips. Raise them back up. Lower the hips. If this is difficult, you can have both feet on the floor still. Lower. Lift. One more. Lower. Lift. Place the right foot down. Inhale. And extend the left leg as you exhale. Lower the hips. Raise it up. Lower the hips. Raise it up. Lower the hips. Raise it up. Bring the foot back to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come down. As you can tell, this is one of my favorite exercises. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling and straighten the knees. Keep your back flat against the floor and press your hands down into the floor. Feel the shoulders supporting you. And as your legs go over to the right, try not to lift the left hip. Keep it down. So you're just stretching the hips. And bring it back to the center. Legs go to the left. And bring it back to the center. Bend your knees and pull them into your chest. Take your hands straight out to the side. And this time, take your knees over to the right. Let the left hip come up, but don't let the knees touch the floor all the way, and hold here. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, tummy comes in, knees come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, knees go to the left. Don't let them go all the way to the floor, about 3/4 of the way to the floor. Contract the belly to bring the knees back to the center. This time, stretch the left leg up. Keep the knees squeezed together. Inhale over to the right. Hold. Bring it back to the center. Change legs. Inhale here. Exhale, take the legs over to the left. Hold here. Bring it back up to the center. Now both legs straight. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Feel the hands pushing down into the floor. And let the legs both go over to the right. About halfway. Hold. Contract the lower belly to bring the legs back to the center. Inhale here. Exhale, legs go to the left. Contract the lower belly. Legs come up to the top. One more set like this. Inhale. Over to the right. Hold halfway over. Bring it back to the center. Over to the left. Take a breath here. Take another breath. And as you exhale, bring the legs back to the center. Bend your knees and pull the knees into the chest. With your hands on your knees, open the knees, push down, bring the back together, circling the knees around, massaging the lower back, and reverse your massage. Now for corkscrew, legs are straight up, hands are down by your side. Without moving the hips, take the legs over to the right, down, drawing a little circle over to the left and back up to the top. Stop when you get to the top. Inhale, we'll go left, down, and around. If you have to, you can bend your knees here, but don't let the feet come down lower than your hips. Keep the right directly over the hips. Again, inhale over to the right, drawing your circle, keeping both hips on the floor, back to the center, and over to the left. And take another break here. So on the next level, we're going to be lifting the hips. So we'll be making bigger circles. One of the things that you always want to remember is the lower back stays on the floor when your legs are in the air. Don't ever arch your back. Make sure the pelvis stays connected. Arms down by your side, legs up. Inhale. Here we go. Over to the right. Exhale, draw a larger circle. Over to the left, back up to the top and stop. So over to the left, you're lifting your right hip. Going around, you're lifting your left hip when the legs get to the right, back up to the top. Again, inhale over to the right, left hip lifts, around, back to the top, legs go left, right hip lifts, around, back up to the top, and soften. So that's our corkscrew. From here, I want you to lift your feet up towards the ceiling like you're trying to poke your toes into the ceiling. And drop the hips back down. Don't bring them way back over the head, but try to stay up close to the ceiling. You'll be using your lower abs again and again. So in this next corkscrew, we're going to do a wide sweep, and on the end, we'll do that little hip lift. Legs are up, arms down, over to the right, do your circle, and lift. Over to the left, and lift. And bring your knees into your chest and relax. From here, both feet on the floor to start. Bring your right knee into your chest. Place both hands on the top of your knee and pull it into your chest. Try not to lift the right side of the pelvis, but keep it flat to the floor. Inhale here, lengthen through the back of the neck, and it brings your chin down. It's called a head nod. And bring your head towards your knee. Take a breath here. And lower back down. This time straighten out the left leg. Flex the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen through the back of the neck again. Head comes towards the knee. And lower back down. Bring your left foot back in. And extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, head comes up towards your knee. And back down. Extend the left leg. Grab wherever you can get a hold of that leg, but do try to keep it as straight as you can. And head comes up to your knee. And back down. Take a hold of wherever you can get a hold of your right leg. Maybe you can get the foot. Both arms go up and open both arms to the side. Bring the leg back up. We're going to bend the knee here, placing your right foot on your left knee. And bring your knee across for a stretch here. Look back at your right hand. Take another breath. Bring it back to the center. Bring both knees back up, both feet back by your hips. Bring your left knee towards your chest. Place both hands on it. Inhale, extend through the back of the neck first, and then lift your head toward your knee. Head comes down, extend your right leg on the floor, flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen through the back of the neck again, head comes up toward the knee. Take a breath here. Head comes down. Replace your right foot back by your hip. Straighten the left leg. Take hold behind the knee or as high as you can Climb your hands up your leg. Inhale, exhale, head comes up towards your knee. Lower back to the floor. Straighten out the right leg, flex the right foot. Grab hold of that leg. Inhale, exhale, head to your knee. Take a breath. Lower back down. Left hand on your left leg wherever you can reach it. Right hand up. Open both arms to the side. Take a breath. Bring it back up. Bend your left leg, bringing the toes to your right knee, and roll over to your right and look left. Take a breath here. And come back to the center. We're going to do another roll up here. Stretch the legs out. Reach the arms up toward the ceiling. Inhale here. Flatten your back first. Exhale, head comes forward. All the way up. And reach forward toward your ankles. And come back up. So we've been doing roll downs with a round back. We're going to flatten out the back and feel the difference. This is called hinging. We want to hinge back as far as we can, and you'll know when you get to that point because your feet start to come up off the ground. And then we're going to roll out of it. So it's going to look like this. Arms out in the front. Inhale. Start going back. And roll out of it. And down. Coming back up. Inhale. Exhale and coming back up. This time open your legs a little bit wider so that they're hip distance apart, and flex the feet. And we'll try hinging forward. So keeping your back straight. Don't let your head round forward. Keep your head in line with your spine. Just hinge forward. You'll feel the stretch in the hips, not in the upper back. And bring it back up. We're going to hinge backward. So keep your hands here. Hinging back as far as you can, and then roll out of it. Inhale here. As you lift the head, push down in the belly and look at your toes. Inhale, exhale to the floor. Inhale again. As you exhale, contract the lower belly, look at your toes. And back to the floor. You can stay with this level or go to the next one where you roll all the way up. And hinge forward. Come back up straight. Start to hinge backward. Can't go any further, just roll out of it. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the head. Look at the feet. Really contract the belly. Lower to the floor. Make sure that you're not actually pulling your neck, but you're lengthening through the back of the neck. And the hands are just resting there. And back to the floor. This time we'll come all the way up. Inhale, exhale, and up. So I hope that you're doing some roll-ups and rollovers every day, perhaps your hundreds. And I'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Bye.